Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my first leaderboard for Miss Earth 2024. Welcome. So this is my first leaderboard for Miss Earth 2024. So days ago, the competition has already started in the Philippines and they have already done a lot of activities as well. So one of my consideration in making this leaderboard is everything that I've seen so far, their presentation during the press presentation, and it also includes the introduction videos that were presented prior to their arrival here in the Philippines. So after looking at everything that I've seen so far, here's my first leaderboard, my top 20. And based on observation, the Miss Earth organization usually selects the top 20. The number of the candidates per region is usually based on the number of the candidates as well. It's like based on percentage. So I have calculated and listed down the candidates per region. So based on my calculation, which is also the basis of my leaderboard, I have included 5 from the Americas, 5 from Europe, 6 from Asia Pacific, and 4 from Africa. And here's my top 20. I have selected all my top favorites from the region and then rank all of them based on my preference for this first leaderboard. So starting with number 20, Albania. Jessica Pengili. I think Albania this year has a decent representative. I like her presentation video. She speaks very well, and if she could be able to work more on her overall styling and presentation, she could definitely pull a placement once again for her country, especially now that they're currently the title holder. Number 19, the Philippines. 𝐴𝐻 I watched her introduction video and it was just so well made. She's also an incredibly good speaker. Let me just click this one. She's also an incredibly good speaker. However, I felt like there's a tendency for her to be overshadowed by other candidates, by other contenders. So I really hope that she works on her presentation and stage presence because she has to pass through many rounds before holding a microphone. Number 18, Liberia. Mary Kmon. I love the beauty of Liberia. I am looking forward to know more about her, but what really made me caught my attention was how she looked and how she showcased herself during the press presentation. She was styled so well. I love that blue gown on her and she just exudes that elegance, and it is impossible to ignore her on that event. Number 17, Belgium. Elizabeth Victoria Raska. She just represented her country at Miss Supranational this year. Although I didn't like her overall look and styling during the press presentation, I know her caliber and I know what she can offer. I know that she can deliver, and I'm positive that she will be one of the ladies who would nail the preliminary interviews because she's one of the best speakers of this batch of her region. So I'm looking forward to see her do well in the next activities. Number 16, Russia. Catarina Romanova. Although I wanted to see more from her, I do believe that she is a super beauty, and we must never underestimate Russian beauties, especially at Miss Earth, because they always tend to do quite well. This woman got a stunning face, her runway skills are impeccable, and with her beauty, I will not be surprised if she will be up there in the list. Her styling and look during the press presentation was clean, polished, and absolutely stunning. Number 15, South Africa. Jessica Amy Nell. South Africa hasn't arrived yet during the press presentation, although I think she looked absolutely gorgeous. In terms of physical beauty, I think she's one of the best they've sent in this competition. I can't wait to see more from her, but I am confident that she's going to be one of the strongest representation from the African region. Number 14, India. Gauri Gotankar. India is going to be a strong dark horse in this competition because even right now, she's already leading the votes. She's a grower, and I would say her press presentation performance is where she really stood out to me. I love her stage presence. She's showing that confidence in the way she presented herself, and I like that very much. And she just needs to give us more of that wow factor because she has so much potentials. Number 13, Mauritius. Shreya Bukari. I am in love with Mauritius, especially during her introduction video. She's an advocate for responsible consumption and production. She also stated that her own family owns a tea farm in her introduction video. And that's the video where I just fall in love with her, especially when it comes to her beauty and charm. She was also quite impressive during the press presentation. So I think Mauritius is one of the gems of the African region this year. Number 12, Australia. Jessica Lane. Australia got an impressive bio. She's an activist, she's into journalism and creative writing as well, and has raised money before by shaving her head for the victims of leukemia. I was really impressed by hers during the press presentation because the outfit that she chose or that was given to her fits her perfectly, as she gives that classic aura, and her beauty was truly emphasized by that event. She was one of the first few performers who really was introduced first, because of course it's alphabetical, and wow, I was blown away by hers right away. I felt like she's one of the ladies who really raised the bar at that event. Absolutely gorgeous, and again, as what they have said, the way she looked and the way she was styled just emphasized how stunning she is. 11, Korea. Rio Soan. Philippines have extreme admirations for anything Korean, really. K-pop, K-drama, and even Korean beauties. And with this stunning representative, I have a feeling that this one would bring good result through a placement. She is stunning during the presentation, and she speaks English so well. And her introduction video, wow, I was impressed by her for being so well spoken. So considering all of this, I think Korea is in a very good spot right now. Number 10, Iceland. Rafildur Haraldsdottir. Iceland represented her country at Miss Universe 2022, where I believe she delivered a great performance. I am so glad she decided to compete at Miss Earth, because this would be a great redemption for her, especially in pageantry. She speaks quite well in her introduction video, and her beauty is just timeless. I think she's one of the stunning faces this year, and if she would deliver in other aspects of the competition, Iceland is potentially sealed at least in the top 8. Number 9 goes to Puerto Rico. Bianca Caraballo. Puerto Rico is also one of the candidates that I can immediately recognize as an easy standout. She has amazing auras. There's something about her stage presence that can make her stand out right away. Aside from that, her consistency in her styling and the way she presents herself in daily activities and events is just impeccable and is one of her strengths. Being one of the favorites, I am looking forward to see her slay in the competition and hopefully give us something more in the next events too. Number 8, Cuba. Stephanie Diaz. Cuba got an impressive profile. She's a magna cum laude graduate and a public speaker, so I believe we can already assume that she would be doing extremely well at the preliminary interviews. She also delivered a stunning performance and presentation at the press presentation with her glow and radiance in her yellow dress, and she has the face that you would just love right away, especially with her expressive eyes and radiant smile. Number 7 goes to Namibia. Albertina Heimbala. Namibia this year is a super beauty. I just love how stunning she is. Her introduction video was great, but she was serving African goddess vibes during the press presentation. And to me, that's where she excelled the most so far. And especially when it comes to emphasizing her overall look and beauty. And right now, even following her when it comes to the daily activities of Miss Earth, my goodness, I am just blown away at how consistently stunning she is and how consistently stunning she looked in terms of beauty and styling. And I have seen the clips of her walk, and she was great too. So considering all that, Namibia is definitely one of the girls to watch out for, because I felt like she is coming for the crown. I would be amazed if she would be going all the way to the top 4 and get one of those elemental crowns. Number 6, Wales. Grace Gavigan. She's only 18 years old, but I admire everything that she does that is completely aligned with what Miss Earth aspires and aims for. She aims to be an environmental lawyer. She's the founder of Pollinator Pathways and a wildlife trust volunteer as well. I really love her stunning face and that sweet aura, and I think it worked perfectly well in her favor because she gains more support. She also looked amazing during the press presentation. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous, and adorable. Number 5, Thailand. Soda Ratchadawan Fowler. Thailand looked so majestic and she was screaming royalty during the press presentation. I am glad that it was the dress that was given to her, chosen by her, or what, because it truly showcased her beauty and her elegance. Thailand also speaks very, very well. So considering all the candidates this year, I think Thailand is going easily into the top 8, especially when it comes to the presentation and preparation that they give at Miss Earth. So when she enters the top 8, and especially considering his speaking skills, there is a possibility for her to be a strong contender for that elemental crown as well. Number 4, United Arab Emirates. Noura Al Jasmi. She is the first Arab woman from the Emirates to represent her country at this pageant. She aims to empower Arab women and is an advocate for the protection of the environment. I am just in awe when it comes to her beauty. I love Arab beauties. I mean, there's something about the beauty that's just so incredible and easily stands out. So this is definitely the kind of beauty that we can easily consider as timeless. She was also a guest speaker at Forbes Sustainability Leaders Summit, and I think that's incredible, and that's really something special to be added to her resume, especially now that she's competing at Miss Earth. So watch out for this woman, because I can feel that she can pull something great this year. Number 3, the United States. Bea Milan Windorski. I see United States as a potential threat to the crown. She is an extremely good speaker, and if you look at her activities, she has been actively working left and right in different environmental activities. She also got a Filipino blood, so that would help magnetize more support towards her, and I can't wait to see her at the prelims, because if she delivers, I sense a sure elemental crown. She is one of the strongest representatives that we've got this year. Number 2, Brazil. Josiane Viana. Brazil, one of the powerhouses at Miss Earth, has once again sent another strong contender. She is stunning. I personally loved her during press presentation. The choice of outfit on her looked perfect, and her execution was outstanding. She's just amazing. I am positive that she will be one of the ladies that would nail the beauty of face in the preliminaries, figure and form, especially when it comes to her performance. I have only heard her speak at her introduction video where she spoke Portuguese, so let's see how she does in interviews. I don't have any idea yet if she could be able to speak and express herself in English, but I really hope she does, because of course I'm not really sure when it comes to the interpretation of her final answer, if ever she goes far at this competition, because considering everything, I really felt like Brazil is really strong when it comes to the different aspects of the competition. So I have already stated that earlier, so I believe Brazil got an amazing placement this year. I am positive that they will get one. But my current number 1 for Miss Earth 2024 is Peru. Neva Antezana. Seriously, I felt like Peru got everything about her that screams Miss Earth. In terms of beauty and charisma, she can just stand out easily. Aside from that, she has that stage presence that hits differently compared to others. I am also pleased that she can speak English quite well. Now that the organization is under the hands and being prepared by Jessica Newton, the national director, I am extremely positive that Peru will be making more waves in the competition and as the competition progresses. And if we have observed, Jessica Newton has produced amazing queens. Peru in different national pageants. And now that she's holding Miss Earth, I was even ecstatic that she is now holding the franchise for Miss Peru. I even commented on one of her posts that I'm so proud that she's finally holding the franchise, because right now we can see that with the kind of representative that they have sent. It felt like it's a complete shift for Peru at Miss Earth, and I'm sure that she is going to dominate this year. Who would ignore this super beauty? She is being prepared very well, and I have a strong feeling that they will also dominate the preliminaries and the finals. But because right now, Peru, I'm betting on Peru as my potential winner. It's too early to say because there's still so many things that will happen, but right now, I'm on Peru's side. So that's it. This is my first leaderboard for Miss Earth 2024, and I'm looking forward to know your thoughts, whether your favorite made it in my list or not. And that's it. I would love to discuss to you and to know your thoughts about Miss Earth, especially that Miss Earth did amazing activities prepared for all of us this year. So don't forget to leave your comments below, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.